No one saw that on camera.
It's for my audio.
Screw you.
It's for across all cameras. Are you actually going to have... Do you have a starting topic whatsoever? No.
No.
All right, cool.
I've been teaching class. Dude, I was already drained from teaching class, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Want me to pinch your nipples?
No.
We'll get to that when we get to that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast.
There you go. There you go, baby boy.
Oh.
My name is Omar, and I'm here with...
Freddy.
It goes in order!
You go in order.
Alright, let's start from the top. Hi, my
we're
name
gonna
is
cut
Omar,
that.
and I am Omar, and this is Omar, and that's also Omar.
And that's Omar, too.
That's Omar.
Don't speak for me.
No, this is
Omar can speak for himself.
Thanks, man.
We'll cut that.
Nah, that sounds good.
Nah,
Enough
that's
for
good.
that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
like
imagine already.
And Jesus.
What are you doing?
Anyways, thank you for joining us again. As you may know, we had a situation last week where
People died.
all
What?
the time.
Who died?
Yeah, just people. It's just in general, dude.
Just in I mean, yeah, in general.
Yeah,
people
man,
die
people
and
die
aren't-
every day.
I know,
People
yeah.
die when they
in
get
the more
killed.
uplifting news,
Yeah.
births, babies,
What?
people are being born,
Oh.
making up the difference.
Not really.
What?
Yeah, we are. Dude, more people are born than there people are dying.
Oh, that's what I meant. It's not even. We're not losing as even amount as we're winning.
No, we're winning more.
That's I know, but we're not losing at the same rate as we're winning. So it's not even. It's a surplus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's already going poorly.
Anyways, why were you saying you retired? What?
I was drained from teaching classes, dude.
How bad are your classes that they drain you so bad, huh?
They don't listen. I mean, with kids, they never listen. They never listen at all. But, like, some of them do. Some of them just don't even try. And it's like, hey, pay attention, man. Come on. Get your head in gear. You're paying for this. Now learn.
Well, I mean,
They're
they're
not
not.
paying
So
for it.
they're not feeling it. They're not feeling it. Leave their pocket.
See, that's the part of the teacher aspect, dude. You got to be the mentor. You got to inspire them.
You
If you
gotta
can't
make
get
it
them,
fun.
then
You think
that's
I'm
it.
inspiring?
Then
No,
why are you
I'm
a
not.
teacher?
Why are you a teacher?
Yeah, why are you a teacher?
Because of money.
Dang.
That's the only thing I could do.
You see this, ladies and gentlemen? You want your kids to be taught by this guy?
No
I
one
don't think
does.
so.
No one
We're
does.
gonna ruin his future.
Boycott. Boycott. Boycott.
So like, what has been like the worst interaction so far?
One time,
So-
a kid took my cookie, and then I didn't. So I wanted to go get my cookie back, and then I hit him in the face, but then the police showed up. So I don't know what I have to do anymore.
Okay.
Anyways,
What's
this
your
court.
worst interaction?
Anyways, this
This
court
dude
hearing is
legit
next one,
accidentally-
next week.
So we're teaching. I was teaching, right?
Yeah.
And they're actually sitting down and paying attention. This one dude is just like messing around, making a lot of noise. He won't shut up,
Mm-hmm.
and eventually he accidentally drops his guitar on the floor, and all you hear is so loud. I'm like, oh my god.
Wait, did
dude.
it like stomp, as in like the sound of a stomp?
No, like the
But-
guitar
Or the set-
fell.
or
Well, it was like a
Okay.
where you even
Yeah.
hear the
So
strings
there-
vibrating as it hits
Yeah.
the ground.
So there wasn't a noise afterwards. Okay, that's all I needed to know.
It
Because
was
there was
so
a
funny.
noise
That's the best as I
afterwards,
can
he
describe, 'cause
stomped
I've
on the
heard-
guitar.
He legit was just like,
Because I've heard a
was
guitar
laughing.
fall before, and all you hear is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a stomp. I don't think you know
Yeah.
music.
I cannot replicate the sound.
Yeah, you can't just
Boom. Clap.
do what that retarded.
Yeah, I got it from this guy.
I'm not retarded though. I can't do it.
That's right.
So what happened after he dropped it?
So picks it back up. We continue with the lesson. It drops again.
He drops it again.
He dropped it 5 times that day, and then there's a 6th time where he didn't drop it, but a music stand that he was messing with fell on it, and so you just hear the music stand hit the guitar as hard as possible.
Man, you know what you should do? You should teach him how to hold it.
I have. He just doesn't do it. I keep telling him,
It's
hey,
better.
hey.
Did you ever heard of the belt? That usually helps.
That's only when you're a parent.
Yeah, that's, and even then, it's still these days it's not. It's,
I am everybody's parent. They all deserve to get beat. That's how you're supposed to get raised.
even then, today's like parenting that way is just not.
And
seen
for
as
like
good.
a little bit more
Yeah.
reinforcement, we have
Okay.
a wrench. So Don't worry about your kids. I'll train them.
Even now, that kind of parenting is just not seen
Jesus,
very well
2021.
anymore.
Every kid deserves to be beat.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, this guy got it. Now do that to your kids.
Oh no.
Yes.
So
Shut up, Eladio.
so what about the best interaction then?
The best interaction was actually.
It's like one time I got a cookie.
All these reminded me of is that one time our teacher gave us cookies in class on the first day.
She did.
That's
That was
the best
great.
interaction you had.
No, but when it comes to the students, the best we had was when people were actually getting into like the music and they actually like read what I wrote. So I would put a note. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's a this letter. That's a this letter." And everyone got so into it because we turned it into a game. Where it's like, okay, first to raise their hand and they guess it right, you get a point. Stuff that I haven't taught you yet, you could still guess correctly, extra points. And they actually did. They were great.
Damn,
That's awesome.
that's pretty cool, man.
Hopefully you get some more memorable moments that are positive and not so much.
Oh, dude, today my 6 p.m. class, which is funny because they're far along. They're far more ahead than the 5 p.m. class, even
Yeah.
though there's a 6-year-old in that class.
Yeah.
She's far ahead than people that are like a few years older than her. It's so
So everybody
great.
learns at a different pace.
Damn, and Silzy, you got a prodigy in your class. Maybe you should make an imprint so whenever she gets big and famous, you get the money from her.
I don't think that's
You gotta
gonna happen.
stay
That's
in
not
on your
how
pants.
that. Yeah.
By the way, did you gentlemen notice how he was opening that with a wrench?
Yeah. You're opening a water bottle with a wrench.
I was staring at him for a while.
Yeah, it's not the best way to open a
I
water
thought he
bottle
was gonna
because it
spill it
doesn't-
on the mic. I was so
doesn't-
scared.
It
No, he
doesn't,
spilled it on his penis.
Yeah.
it doesn't grab very well. It's just,
No, because it doesn't have the ridges in it. It's just flat.
No, because it's a circle. Because if it was like a proper hexagonal shape or whatever they are, it would have opened perfectly.
Most of them are hexagons, right? Like most
Most
things.
of them, yeah.
Most of them.
Most things. Everything in perfect life is a hexagon.
What?
The bestagons are the hexagons.
Ah.
I got that from a video. Don't quote me on that.
2020.
CGB Gray, I'm here for you.
We get copyrighted the next day.
Oh no.
For quotes.
Nah, dude, we gotta support him. He's the genius among geniuses. He's the one that'll figure out who was the earliest Tiffany in the world. There's legit a video about that.
And then the second video where he started going mad over the name Tiffany.
Yes, over a poem that ended up not really being so important.
So Jesus, if you were in that situation, like where the kid drops the guitar 6 times, what have you would have done?
Where it was like, hey, Butterfingers, what are you doing over there? And then that's it. That's all I do. And then I'll grab my wrench and I was like, remember the wrench? Remember how you didn't like it last time?
I will
Last
say,
time.
I will say, at least it's still not as bad as that time we went to a competition in Austin and this dude dropped his guitar down a flight of stairs. So, you know how there's like these like bag cases that are like paper thin, right?
Yeah, they're
He had
they're
that.
gig cases. They're
He
light.
had that, and he looked like the school he was with was like all in suits and shit. They looked rich as hell.
Yeah.
And then you just see this guy's guitar just go down the spiral stairs all the way to the floor. He's just there chasing after it, and we're just all like, you see everybody turn towards him. Some people are like, oh, and then there's me like, gay.
Okay,
Just outright just gay.
yeah.
Nothing to do with what's going on, just gay.
But to be fair, he did look kind of gay. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did look kind of Omar like.
Hey.
Yeah, he kind of did. Imagine Omar with blonde hair
It's just very.
and a little bit longer hair. That's how he looked like.
That's just Omar. He dyed
So
his hair
you?
black.
How do I look like you?
You have longer blonder hair.
Yeah, longer blonder hair.
But yours is more like wavy than mine. That's what I'm saying.
I guess.
Mine is straight. Yours
Omar,
is
look
gay.
at me. Look at me. All right.
Okay, yeah. How's it going?
Okay. Cody, look at me. All right. Yes. Okay. Can confirm.
His
Different,
straight.
but the same.
Your Honor. Your Honor, different but the same.
Your
Separate
Honor.
but equal.
I need you to find the difference between these two pictures.
This is the first. He is a person. He's 1/3 of a person.
Wait.
That's a little history joke for you
Yeah,
fellas.
literally, for all you fellers out there.
Yeah, I would say Omar's face is a little more rounded than Cody, because
Yeah.
Cody's more like a little more Or this skinny.
Well,
He's got like that chin that's a little
Yeah,
more like
he doesn't-
protruding out a little more.
He doesn't have the fat in the face. That's what it is.
Yeah,
You
you
call
got
me fat?
Well, I'm calling you well rounded. Look
Okay,
at, look,
thank
it's like
you.
a smooth
turns
connection
into a
between
chin.
the
You
cheek
call
to
me
the
fat?
from the cheek to the chin. It's smooth.
Yeah.
For Cody, it's like a jagged line
It's
from his
segmented.
cheek.
Yeah.
It's like a triangle.
Yeah, look at
Cody's got triangle mouth. You've got more of like a
It's a good
oval
triangle.
mouth.
His chin's a trapezoid.
I was about to say, but does it look like a trapezoid?
No, your chin is trapezoid.
It's
trapezoid 'cause
a
it goes
right
like
angle.
This.
Dang.
It goes like this.
It is a right angle. What are you talking about? Right angle's not a shape, you dumb.
Wait, how many degrees does a trapezoid even have?
How many degrees?
Yeah, how many
It's
degrees?
360.
It,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was-
It has
Yeah.
2 degrees.
Anything-
One's a doctorate in biology, man.
All rectangular shapes have a 360 degrees.
That is correct because they have two, the ones at the top and the ones in the bottom that are acute.
And a square is 90 degrees, and that.
Yeah.
So
multiply that
square
by 4.
equals circle?
All
Huh?
squares can be a rectangle, but not
technically.
all rectangles can be a square.
Square is equal to circle.
Does that mean a square also equals a rectangle?
Yeah, that's a 360.
So what's the point of having different shapes?
Well, it's because
A square is
all
a
rectangles. No,
Because you want different areas.
Yeah.
all rectangles are squares, but not all squares are rectangles.
Yeah. Math.
Mathematician, right?
That was the worst part of math, doing proofs, like putting math into words and having to explain why math is math.
Or just, hey, show your work. I hated that.
That's a good place.
It's like, I know the answer.
You scared me.
What are you, Carlos?
I'm a little bit.
I'll still censor that out so it gives the effect.
Why do we make this an octagon? Because we're all retards. Yeah, you're right. You are.
No, he said we're idiots.
We can be an octagon. You know why? Because we're idiots.
Because we're all idiots. And then Freddy, yeah, you're right. You are an idiot. I said we.
I said we. You guys remember the time we were in here plugged like the mixer as we were recording?
Oh, dude, I hate it.
Wait, what?
That was during the Lost episode, though, right?
No, that was during an actual episode.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So-
yeah. Which one was that?
Yeah, you moved the table and it unplugged to the mixer.
Wow.
I guess it was my fault this time.
Now you actually got rid of the whole thing. Everything is gone.
Hey, I'm gonna go get that Sprite.
What was that?
I think it was back in like the 20s, and so in one of that.
Back in the 20s. The roaring 20s.
No, no.
Roaring 20s.
So in one of the episodes, I know it was one when we were in the couch setup.
Yeah.
We're nearing the end. We're literally like
Yeah.
5-10 minutes away from like ending it
Oh,
off.
yeah.
And he moves his mic slightly. He moves the arm a little away from him so he can like I guess he was trying to adjust himself, but he pulled it, and so as he's pulling it, the cord was already kind of stretched thin to the outlet to where it was, which is between the couches.
Mhm.
And so we're all wearing headphones at this point, so we can all hear what we're saying, and we can hear like what we're saying into the microphones. All I hear is a sudden like
Headphones.
cutout of audio from everywhere. Like we're talking, and I immediately hear that.
Mhm.
You just hear the. And
Yeah,
it goes
yeah.
dead.
And then I turn, and this thing is completely shut off. Where I'll just start freaking out. My biggest fear was that all that we had recorded was gone, and that we had to rely on camera audio, which is
Dude,
terrible.
Yeah,
When that
it's
happened, I was
creepy.
just done. I was like, I'm out.
The rest of the episode was just us like reacting to that and just leaving it at that. Like I just let the outro play out.
Oh my god, it has disappeared. What are we going to do? That's
Find out next time.
It's-
Next time we're dead.
If you guys, if you guys remember that
CodeO-cast.
episode, you'll know that nothing happened to the audio.
And
We're
if you
good.
don't know that episode, go watch it.
Go
dum-dum.
watch it
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wait, we'll
that's-
have it. Hold on. What do the YouTubers do?
They-
Corner.
in the card or
Card?
you can just
And that
click
little exclamation point
Yeah,
circle thingy.
yeah,
That
up,
little-
up at the corner.
We
Up
don't
in
know
the
where
corner.
That is
I
on
think-
here,
I think
but yeah,
those are
it's
called
on
the-
Well, it would
it's over
be
here.
for you guys. It would be up there. For us, it would be up
Isn't it
here.
always on the right side of the corner?
Because it's
On the
mirrored
right
to
side?
camera.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wait.
What? No,
What?
no, no.
No.
We're talking about the little
Yeah,
exclamation
I know which
point
one you mean.
that's
Like
a
right here. It'll be
circle
right
Yeah.
here.
on your screen.
Yeah.
And if you open your phone, you're gonna see it right at the corner.
Yeah, I know which one you
Yeah.
mean.
And then it's gonna be right there on the
Yeah.
right side of the corner.
Yeah.
Jesus,
so for
I'm
you
not
guys,
stupid.
For
Only
you guys,
sometimes.
it would be up here,
Uh,
and then for us, it would be up here.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
the camera's facing
Here's
us
a
this
snuffy
way.
new model.
Look at that. It's always up like in this corner.
Yeah, I know which
Look,
one.
Snuffy's new model right here. Boom.
Big bazongas.
Dang, you
just-
see that? It's really different from our previous
Dude.
model, which is boom.
Dude, he just puts up the first picture. It's just no face, all titties.
I'm not doing that.
Please, daddy.
Jesus.
Pay me, and we'll see about that.
Oh,
Dang, pay
I
him.
got-
Pay the
I got-
man.
I got some Mountain Dew.
what the fuck?
That's not even Mountain Dew. That's
That's
like radioactive liquid. Show
It
show
is.
camera. Show camera.
Isn't that Mountain Dew?
No, it's not
Yeah,
Mountain
no,
Dew.
it's not.
That's like food colored water.
No, I meant
Skittles.
Mountain Dew is radioactive
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of green though.
Yeah,
It's
it
more
is.
of a clear green.
Yeah, it's radioactive.
I can't see through that green though.
This is natural.
That is true.
Mountain Dew is unnatural.
I would say that's more like murky water.
Yeah, that's like nasty poo poo water. Why are you drinking nasty poo poo water?
You can see it
Because he's a
down there,
nasty
so-
poo poo boy.
Oh.
What?
Jesus.
It's Skittles.
I was
Yeah, they actually made flavor packs of Skittles now.
nice.
Disgusting.
All right.
I'm assuming that's what
Starburst.
sour green apple.
That's not sour green apple, it's just green apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's usually associated
What
with
are
sour
you?
flavors. Okay.
Green apple is
Dumb?
typically sour.
Yeah, it's typically sour. So I
It's
mean,
got more of a sour taste.
yeah.
But it's just green apple though.
Oh, okay. Well, just making sure you know.
Green apple acres.
Good
Oh.
old green apples.
Well, there was a story that I saw this
want some of
week
his green
in
apples?
which you know how just Gen Z in general is just stuck to their phones all day, right?
Gen
Like,
is
It's kinda
freaking weird.
I never on my phone. What are you ever talking about?
you're just weird. You're just different.
You're stupid.
Yes.
It's just built in.
Give me a
But
kiss.
oh sure. But yeah, I saw this article in which in China, not only have they limited the amount of game time that kids can have,
3 hours.
3 hours, but they've also limited the amount of kids can be on TikTok.
Oh, that's good. That's good. China's doing God's work.
They're
I'm
like,
not gonna
you
lie.
can be from anyone from 6 to 9, like
Mhm.
anywhere from 6 to 9
6 to
p.m.
9.
You can be on video games,
Mhm.
and they one company implemented a program to where if you're in more, like they use the in-game camera, if you're on there more past that, it'll shut it
Yeah.
down or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, they have this whole
Built-in kill switch basically.
Uh-huh.
And then for the phones, it's like it can only be on it from like 9 to like 10:30 in the morning. That's the max that you can be at TikTok.
Mhm.
But it has to be in the morning. So it's really, really weird how like their prominent platform that they sell to the rest of the world are like, yeah, we're not getting rid of it because it makes a ton of money, but you can't use it. Can't use it.
Yeah, China's doing God's work. Don't sponsor.
China, don't sponsor us.
Don't sponsor us because then it wouldn't be genuine.
It would've-
Exactly.
Yeah, it would've been-
I wouldn't be able to do that whole like limit on games. Or I'd be scared. Imagine like you're getting really intense into a game and just kill switches on you. You didn't even get the chance to save.
Well, luckily, I'm above the age of 18, so I don't have that limit. It's only kids under age of 18.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
I
under
didn't know
18,
that.
and you have a limit. If you're above that,
Mm.
you have. I don't know if you have a limit or not.
So school age kids.
Yeah,
Just
school
to
age
keep
kids.
this keep these
Any-
kids
anybody
focused.
that is 18 or under.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. But
Actually, no. Wait, that is true. It is 18 and under because the funny part about it is that what if there's people that look 18 and under and the camera just thinks that they're that age and just kill switches them?
What they have is credit score, or
Yeah.
not credit score,
Credit score?
social credits.
Oh, okay.
And everybody has a card or something like that, and then it's like, what depending on like how good you are as a citizen or as a citizen,
Yeah.
your credit score either goes up or down, and
Mhm.
that depends, and that would depend on how good you do in society or whatever.
Mm.
And since kids also have a social credit, because something that they used to do,
Mm-hmm.
like, because they had the limit of hours, what they could do is like, kids would just use their parents or they use their older brothers or whatever,
Yeah.
and they'll use that. So what China's starting to do now is like, oh, they're doing that, so we're gonna ruin whoever's credit, social credit is currently being used.
Mm.
So they give their social credit to the kids, and they're just basically ruining it. So
It's like those kids who.
they
just-
like, you know how the Kinect had the camera and everything.
Yeah.
I'd imagine a lot of the consoles and a lot of the things come with built-in.
They have
cameras
it
and stuff
built in
like
already?
that. So, yeah, China's is peeping Tom.
It's like those kids who their parents already have like the credit cards already logged into like the app stores, and they're just buying everything on microtransactions.
Yeah.
I got the funny characters, Mom. Look, I got them all.
Oh, look, I used the funny numbers to get the funny characters.
Why is there $200 charge on my card?
I used the funny number to...
Son, we're being evicted from this house.
We're being evicted.
Why are you taking my consoles? This is your fault. We sell your stuff.
And the worst part about it is a lot of parents can't get that money back.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just gone. It's like Genshin.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go do a competition for a cosplay or something like that, and all they give you is a phone that nobody wants.
Yeah.
What's he talking about, Freddy?
What am I talking about,
Hey,
Freddy?
what's he talking about?
Okay, so there's the Genshin Impact anniversaries going on.
Let it all out, Freddy. Let it all out.
I can feel the hatred.
Yeah, so yeah, there's the Genshin anniversary thing going on. There's like multiple events, a lot of them web events, which not many, I don't imagine a lot of people like. Wow, was that outside?
Yeah, that was outside.
No,
Wow.
that was a lot of revving up his Harley.
Interesting.
Anyways, go on.
That's what he
Okay,
calls his
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so our freaking yeah, so basically with the various events they have, one of the top prizes, you know, for a game company, you'd imagine, oh, for top prizes, we'll get game stuff. No, instead they want to give us physical merchandise, which under any other circumstances would be like, all right, that's kind of neat, I guess. But for an anniversary, for a game, I'm here for the game, not for anything else, just the game.
Yeah.
They decide that for the winners of a cosplay contest or whatever, they'll get like a freaking like for the cosplay contest, I think that one is just going to be either like a Razer mouse pad thingy or AirPods or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like some sort of baskets or whatever. And then for the winner of like these art contests, they're gonna give out 3 winners iPhone 13Xs plus
Pro
or whatever.
Maxes.
13, yeah, the Pro Maxes.
The newest ones. I
Yes,
guess.
yeah. They're going to give 3 out of all the artist submissions, those prizes. And then in another one, for promoting their game, sharing it on social media, 10% of the people who shell out and decide to just go and support this game, 10% of them are going to win a $5 prize, which is the Blessing of the Vulcan Moon, which on its own is good value, but for a reward for an anniversary that you've been playing for a year, that's not good. I play for a year and I get $5. Thanks, man.
I gave you more.
I think the one
You gave me
that's-
half as much.
The one that sucks the most is like the one I know Cody can identify with this the most because of the cosplayer, and having good cosplays is like freaking expensive. Only to receive what $120 AirPods or an $80 mouse.
Yes.
It's kind of
You're spending like $400 just to receive 120 back. pretty much.
Yeah,
it's just-
it is such trash. Like before, I was like, dang, I really like MiHoYo stuff. And then going into the anniversary, I was like, dang, they did a really good anniversary for Honkai Impact because I think they got like 20 pulls and like a guaranteed 5-star and like a whole thing.
Wow.
But then for freaking Genshin, I went a whole different direction.
It's because it's the poor companies. They don't have enough money.
They don't have enough heart. All right, I said it. They don't have enough heart.
Freddy, how much money did you spend on Genshin?
God damn it!
It's like spends $1,000, gets a $5 prize.
I did not spend $1,000.
It's not 1,000.
Not yet.
You just had to put a mortgage down.
It's
That's
more than
it.
10. It's more than 10.
Okay, guys, fine. I guess you want me to put it on the internet for all to see.
I do want to base boost the way you do it.
Almost $300. It's around that range because I know before the top up renewal, and I know like I went and got like the last top ups that were coming out, and that alone totaled up to like 170, I want to say, or something. And at that time, I had like a lot of like just expendable money, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll just get it to get the double top up rewards. So we're spending 170 for double the amount. And then the freaking and then before that I had already spent almost 100 or around there. So that basically puts it to almost 300.
Damn.
It's thinking I go some fun.
This is why we use the headphones.
I don't use that.
So you know what not to touch.
I can touch whatever I want.
What the fuck?
Jeez Louise.
I mean,
Please don't call
it's-
HR on me.
we don't even have one.
We don't have an
We
HR.
have-
Dude, it'd be it'd be super funny. I was
Why
gonna
do you
say,
think his
it'd be
name is
so funny
H?
if he was the HR department and someone's like, one of the guys is being really mean to me. Deal with
Yeah,
it.
what's that?
No. If Eladio's the HR department, it's just like one of the guys touched me inappropriately. He's like,
Yeah, that's kind of
why can that be me?
Go back and tell him to do to me.
Well, I'll do it.
Yeah, Genshin Impact is pretty cool. Isn't it? It's like the greatest company that could ever come out. Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
company.
Genshin Impact. The company, Genshin Impact. Yeah, sure.
Genshin Impact Incorporated.
They were cool till they weren't.
So when's the last time you played then?
It's been a few days. It's been what's today? Wednesday.
Yeah.
Probably since like sometime last
It's like an
week.
abusive relationship. You're not gonna leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to it eventually, but just for right now,
You wanna let the rage-
I just need to get out. All right,
Let
I
the
need to
rage
get out, touch some
subside.
grass, play some other games. Yeah, I've been playing 7 Days to Die with the guys. We have like a whole server thing going on.
The game has still been in alpha for how many years now already?
It's been out for a long time.
It's never gonna come out. They're giving you those ships, and it's just never gonna come out.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
just like
different
the,
with Star Citizen. 7 Days is actually an actual game. Unlike Star Citizen over there, you're just flying around doing whatever.
It's just like Yandere Simulator. It's like it's always been like in beta or in alpha.
Yeah.
They still haven't never finished it.
Canceled, remember?
They didn't get canceled.
They
It
didn't
recently
get
got a new update.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, the guy, their Mr. Yandere himself, he released a new update, and he's like, I'm working on this stuff, and basically making like a whole list of things that he's
Oh.
doing. So he's doing something. I don't know the whole deal besides his face being a meme, and that's it.
What's
I
Star
remember-
Citizen?
A star citizen is
Yeah.
is a citizen that's a star.
Okay. Well, what does he mean? Like not being developed or
It
whatever?
means that like when you're a child, you still haven't developed
Okay.
developed properly
I
yet,
hate
so
you.
you're kind of becoming a citizen as a star.
Go jump in a ditch.
Why do I want a dish?
Yeah.
I hate you.
So Star Citizen, from my understanding, is a game that's had the most ambitious idea of being the most realistic and incredible experience of being anything you want in space.
Yeah.
Whether it be a space pirate,
A
a
space
space
pirate,
merchant,
or
a space commander,
pirate.
working whatever, anything space and that whole thing. But the thing is that they've been working on the game for so long. They've
Yeah.
reached their goals so many times. They've made over $1 billion.
Yeah. Every
They
time they reach
do
a
not
goal,
ha-
they should do something new.
Yeah, they just keep adding and adding and adding and adding. It's what the developers themselves keep saying, that they just keep getting a freaking I forgot the proper term in the industry, but like basically just keep adding programs or functions or whatever is into the game
The man packing.
that there's nobody there to tell them to stop. Like they've gone through different people being the head of the thing,
Mhm.
and like nobody stops and be like, okay, we've added enough.
Yeah,
There's
they-
always new things to add in, and they keep saying, of course, there's always new things you can add in, but at some point, you need a game to actually submit
Yeah.
for people to actually play.
Yeah.
A game's never finished; it's just released, is what they like to say. But freaking, like, they just keep adding so much stuff that they're just people have put like thousands of dollars in it, but they are not getting their game. It's never gonna fully release.
You said it's not fully released, so what is there to do in the game right now then?
Is this?
You can fly your ship around. You can kill things with it. You can do the first-person thing that they kind of have.
Okay.
That's about it.
So
There's
there's no
you-
story nor nothing to do.
no, their initial plan wasn't to do a story. Their initial plan was just to make like a massive multiplayer game.
Okay.
But now the newest, not the newest thing, but like the recently new thing
Mm-hmm.
is making a single player aspect to the game. So now they're making a story to it.
So right now, all people have to play with is a mindless sandbox where there's no progression and nothing. All you do is just buy ships to fly around in the same sandbox.
Kind of like 7 Days to Die.
So
Smile
Gmod.
and
There is progression in 7 Days to Die. You actually level up. You actually go through hordes.
So it's Gmod then.
What?
There's literally nothing in there unless
Yeah,
you make
it's kind of.
yourself.
I guess it's like Gmod. You just kind of like have the ships that you can use.
It's a limited Gmod.
Yeah, it's like because there's ships that you can fly and there's ships you
Mhm.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are just like it's just showcase and just like go inside of the ship and explore it
Oh,
and
okay.
just look at the specs and stuff. And then some ships you can fly around and use them for mining, or those multiplayer parts that you can like use
Mhm.
attack dogs or whatever. So it's just like a limited multiplayer.
It's just a big ploy. It's just they could have made this game so much longer ago.
So they made just enough, and they're just pocketing the money.
Well, they're
Dude.
using the money, but yeah, they're pocketing a lot of it.
they're
using it, but a
they've
lot of
made
it is
billions
pocketed.
of dollars without releasing a game.
Dang, they figured it out.
Yes.
Yeah, just Genshin Impact. Put the waifus on there.
I'm getting stuff. I'm progressing stuff. You guys still have the same sandbox for how many years now?
I don't play this game.
Exactly. They don't do anything. Literally nothing.
I'd rather play Disney Infinity than that.
Disney Infinity.
What,
Yeah.
are you a loser?
What are you?
Is it just
gay?
because there's Lightning McQueen in there?
I never even got the Lightning McQueen one.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I only had enough money to buy the starter pack, which just came with Jack Sparrow, solely for Monster Sync, and Mr. Incredible.
Well, I haven't seen you playing it recently, so
Yeah.
you're a liar.
No, I had that when I had my original Wii. That
Yeah,
was
just
in
like I said, I haven't seen you
10 or
play it
11.
recently, so you just said when I got my original Wii, that's not recent.
Yeah,
I still
no,
have my
So you're a
fucking-
liar.
that's why I said I would rather play
He's
that
a liar.
than the other
I
thing.
still have my freaking Skylanders.
You have Skylanders?
I do.
God, what are you? A Sky?
Lander?
Did you hear about the spin-off game they made called Spyro?
That's a good game.
It has a lot of lore for some reason.
They really focused on the one in the characters.
I know, right?
Oh man.
I remember when I was younger, I really wanted to get into that, but then I
To
realized
what?
it's just the Skylanders thing.
Yeah.
Especially since like, apparently, from what I understand, you plop the toy down and then you go on adventures with whatever other toy you plop down. But then I
Yeah.
realized,
Flop.
so it's just me. So there's no one to come over here and play with me.
It's a good motion you're doing.
That's a really
So
good motion.
all I do is just grab the toy, plop
Camera
it in,
zoom in.
and but there's no one else to
What?
co-op with me, so I'm just there
Is it
like.
not a co-op game? I thought it was a co-op game.
It is,
Yeah,
but
so why
He doesn't
I
have
had
another.
I had no friends to be
Yeah.
like, hey,
He was just
squad up.
more sad than even I was, because at least I had my mom to play co-op with.
Then you just play the single player aspect of it.
I wanted it because I wanted to play with other people.
It's damn.
So
Did
it
you play
was
with
even better because when I reached the age of like 14, 15, my cousins were of age to understand how Smash worked.
They can understand Spyro
They,
game.
they understood how to play Smash finally. So even though I would still beat them because I mean they weren't that good either, they would still at least all team up against me and it was fun. So
Mhm.
it was cool because they could finally understand how video games worked properly and they could play Smash Brothers finally
They
with someone.
understand that you have to press the button.
You have to press
And then
A.
you press another button.
And then you just
and
hit,
then another
and you just choose Rob as a character and just go OP with that shit.
I have. Well, I'm not OP because I'm not that good.
He's OP. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
I'm not OP. Everyone.
With
in-
Rob, you're freaking like you always go like ham with Rob.
Well, these
Yeah,
two are way
ham.
better. Even if I have Rob, they're just good. Well, we haven't played Smash in forever, so I don't even know if we kept up our skills.
I don't remember.
You
Yeah.
were a god with Wii Fit Trainer
At one point,
at one point.
I peaked, but not in a good way. I peaked in the point where I was still pretty bad. I just never got better than that.
KD ratio, it peaked. A lot of deaths.
Yeah.
A lot of deaths.
Yeah, dude.
I remember how we would play that game just literally hours and not do anything else.
I don't understand how we play that game.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people are still playing Smash after so many years.
There's only so many games you can play, man.
Yeah,
You
a lot
know?
of games you can play, actually.
Yeah.
It's like there's a bunch of services who offer a bunch of games.
Yeah,
Right.
games.
Game Pass?
Game Pass.
Game Pass.
Game Pass. Game Pass.
Gay pass.
Game Pass. Ladio Pass.
You guys ever failed the grade before?
Because I'm not dumb.
No.
No? Ever been held back?
No.
No, no, because
I
I
had-
made it up in the summer.
Yeah, I just had to make up classes in the summer.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
about it.
okay.
It was the DC portion of the course that I failed. So I
You
just
wanna
had
What's
DC?
DC?
to-
That is DC.
Dual
AP,
credit.
DC,
Washington?
Dual credit. So it's
Dual
like
credit.
half college, half
Oh.
high school.
Oh, dual credit.
Yeah.
No,
so
it's not
basically-
half. It's double.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
double credit.
It's double.
It's bullshit. Anyways, I had to make up the DC part during the summer, so I was just there in class like, okay. All right, give me my grade already.
Wait, for what class though?
English.
Oh, English.
I remember.
So reading, I hate reading.
I no sé hablar español.
Oh,
I mean,
oh,
English.
okay. I remember because I think I didn't know that summer school was a thing till I was like in middle school.
Oh wow.
And
because that's
I
usually
remember
when
I
a lot
had
of people take it.
I had some friends that were in summer school,
Uh-huh.
and the only time I ever went to summer school was for like a class that I could get a hit in.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was like summer school for kids who were like not good at school.
Yeah, look at 'em.
And I asked them, it's like, so why did you have to go to summer school? It's like, oh, I failed the STAR test. And it's like, oh, okay. And they're like, but I failed it again in summer school. So how'd you move on? I don't know. All I know is I have to take it again. What?
They
Yeah.
just stack it up, dude.
Yeah, it's like at first I got a 50, and then the second time I got another 50. Put it together, what is that? 100.
I asked them to do that. They told me no for some reason. It's math. That's what I learned.
Simple math.
Simple math. Quick
That's why I
math.
passed the STAR test.
Well, you failed the STAR test. What are you, a loser?
What are you? Just STAR test
I
is
hated
easy.
the standardized test that
Awesome.
made me stay all day in the
Yeah.
test room.
Yeah.
What was the one before the STAR?
It was called the tax.
Yeah, the tax
Tax.
one.
Tax
There was one
test.
before that one as well. I think I had to
Teaks.
take that. You remember Freddy? Anybody? Anyone?
So from what my teachers told me that it was a TEAX.
Maybe I should did tax.
Yeah,
I've only done the tax test, but I do know I do vaguely remember the one before that one.
Mm-hmm.
I never took it, but I knew of it.
Yeah, I probably just did the tax one. And
Could-
remembering something.
Yeah, because I hated doing standardized testing because I would always finish around like fourth hour, so
Yeah.
I had nothing to do until like 3:30 when
I
they
thought
would
that
let
was
us
the
out.
best time for me because that means I could take a nap.
Yeah, a lot of people would do that.
You finished
you-
around like the 4th hour? Did I finish in like this first or second hour?
Damn,
Oh.
you're so
I
smart.
would finish a whole bunch of shit.
Well, I mean,
School
the
going.
thing is, I wanted to take my time.
He had to take summer school. He wasn't smart. He was
Yeah,
just
that's
an
right.
idiot.
Yeah, so he kind of just
didn't-
guessed everything.
He didn't know how to calculate time properly. He thought like 2 hours passed when really it was been 8.
He's the kid that the teachers had to stay even further to make them to help them like finish up.
This is something. it's what
No,
I used
I
to,
hated those
Yeah.
kids. I just wanted to get the hell out of there.
You know what I did for like my STAR test and all
Yeah.
that? I took a nap in the middle of it.
Nice.
I just fell asleep.
Because-
Yeah.
I was so happy because my 7th grade year is when they switched it to STAR, and they were like, "All right, same thing, test at the end of the year,
Oh, you
but
you took it in 2nd grade?
7th.
Seventh. Oh,
That's when they changed it up.
Yeah.
They told us you're no longer gonna have all day to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You start at the beginning of like second half of second period, first period. You start,
Yeah.
and you have 4 to 5 hours. So by the time it was like 2 p.m., you had to be done,
I don't remember.
which was great because we immediately just went to go eat lunch and then just go to your last 2-3 classes. You weren't gonna do anything, and then you went home. So it was great.
I think for us, they still gave us the whole day.
No, it was terrible. I hated it.
That was bad.
I
I
hated
thought it was the best day because you had to do nothing.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, yeah,
It's like,
because
I don't want to go to class.
Pretty much a free day.
Yeah, it was a free
Pretty
day
much.
basically. Just
Shut up, Lottie. You're not in the episode.
Yeah, shut up.
Yes,
Shut
I
up,
am.
stupid
This is a live
mouth.
studio audience.
you're not on screen.
It's
Yeah.
in my animation.
Yeah, we can't afford that. It's too much. That's
Now
all.
imagine me
I did that
smacking
last
Eladio.
It's just you're just smacking his ass.
The best part about this testing was, I don't know if they did this to you guys. They gave us mints and some candy. Like,
No.
Yeah, they give us muffins and stuff. And
they give you
like-
muffins.
Yeah, they give us muffins.
That's
No.
nice.
Well, you go to Sam's Club and you buy a whole pack for like $10.
Oh, okay.
What do you get, dude?
Wow, your school didn't
We
like
just got a
you.
bag lunch and that's it.
What was in the back
What do you mean
lunch?
that's not?
It's
That,
like-
that's something.
Yeah, that's something. That's not
I
nothing.
probably has some. That has a sandwich and chips
But
in it,
that's
doesn't
only
it?
no, because that's only because they had to give it. It just had like an apple, a milk, a little tiny thing of milk, and a sandwich.
Cody, I
Yeah,
want you-
that's
That's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cody,
Oh,
Cody,
sandwich
I
and
want
apple.
you. I want you to know, no school does anything they want to do. They do it because they have to do it.
Yeah.
So they didn't give it to us
It's
because we
like,
had
oh,
to.
this kid is poor, so we have to
Yeah.
reduce his lunch.
Oh, this kid's retarded. We have to give him some candy and some mints.
We got to stimulate his neurons.
Because you need sugar when you're a child.
Did you pay for your lunch?
Huh? I had reduced lunch.
Oh yeah, reduced lunch.
Yeah.
So how much was like a lunch at your school?
I don't know. I don't care. I didn't pay attention.
So how much did you pay
I
then?
did not look at the funny numbers because that would give me a heart attack.
Should we just show up with like $5 and you'd be like, here you go?
Oh no, we had credit.
Okay.
We had like a credit type system.
Okay.
So you swipe your card
Yeah.
and you pay it later.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
we didn't have to give them money or anything.
all we had to do
I
was
only
type
saw
in.
that in movies. It's like,
Uh-huh.
these movies are a bunch of BS.
Yeah, because the way we did it is as soon as you walked in, you would get in line. The line before you went into the kitchen would
Mhm.
divide up into 4 lines.
You went into the kitchen?
Not to the kitchen, but you
Children
know.
are not allowed in the kitchen. If you go in there, you start doing whatever the cool kids are doing, the licks, whatever that is.
Shut up.
can't be doing that. No. Go in the restroom and do that. We don't care about that. if you can't piss, you can't piss.
When we would get to the front of the line, it would divide up into fours. The first one would be like a yogurt / a salad line.
You had different lines?
Yeah.
I
And
only had one line.
the second 2 lines were the meal of the day. They would make most of it. Wait, what did you say?
He's from a rich school. You're from You are from a
Yeah.
rich school.
The next
Yeah,
two
rich
lines.
boy.
The next 2 lines were the meal of the day.
That's so many lines, man. I can only keep
And
track with
then
one.
the very last line was kind of like chicken and burgers, chicken sandwiches and burgers. So in case you didn't want any of the stuff that they had that day,
oh my god.
and that was like a kind of like a loop around because the center spot was where you could buy food, like stuff that they sold. But once you picked up your food and you got to the end of the line, all you did was put your school ID code and that was it.
You want to know how my school lunch was like?
Hmm.
So we had a door.
Yeah.
You walk in.
Yeah.
You get in one single line.
Yeah.
And whatever they serve that day,
Yeah.
that's all you got.
I know.
And if you're in the back of the line, 30 minutes pass. Oh, somebody didn't get some lunch. Didn't sit down for 30 minutes. Yeah, school was pretty good. I think it ran pretty well.
I didn't have more than one line until high school. Even then, it was just 2 lines. Like, you want salad or you want whatever the hell we're serving for lunch?
From middle school to from elementary school to middle school to high school, I only had one line for lunches.
At least you had 2 lines. Ready?
We
I
too,
don't
being
eat
a small school, had only one line, one lunch period for everyone,
Oh,
and
Did he-
it was just a grand old time.
Did he ever have the experience of not being able to eat because the line took so long?
So the teachers would be lenient and be like, all right, whatever,
Or
just
you could
get
stay
a snack.
after?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
it's
had
a
that
small
sometimes.
school. It's a small school. Nobody's gonna be taking like too seriously.
Yeah, because in our school we were also pretty small.
It wasn't. It wasn't
We-
until. Oh wait, no. Elementary was like one lunch period. Middle school and high school it got up to 2. It was like
hell?
lunch A, lunch B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like it was always just one line. It was free. It was free food. Nobody
Yeah.
paid for anything.
Yeah.
They didn't input anything.
I only had
I only-
some
dude.
signs to play.
Well, you went to a charter school.
Shut your freaking mouth. I wanted to be free. I'm poor.
Yeah. So freaking yeah. Then I never had to give anything. I think like maybe we did it in middle school. I don't remember, but for sure in high school, like we started to have like cards that were just in the cafeteria. They're just like on this panel. You just get your own card. You give it. All you do is just give it to him. You just hand it to him.
Just clogging in for work.
Yeah. The funny thing though was that in high school, I only did this for like one semester for about like I want to say like 5 weeks, like 4 or 5 weeks I think, and that I would always be aware of who was there and who wasn't. Small school, I could definitely tell. Everybody could
take their
tell.
cards
Everybody would be
and I
like,
get a
"Oh,
second
why is
meal."
whatever is missing today or whatever this and that."
Yeah.
Then I would just go in. I would always wear my jacket. Use my card. Go in, eat first. I would try and be at the front of the line as I could.
Yeah.
As the line is still going through, I try and finish my food before the line's done. And then I get in the back of the line with my jacket off this time, and I just grab whatever random person I know is not there today's card. I just go in, do it, hand them a card, and I get a second lunch like that. And then I eventually stopped because I felt like they were catching on. I was getting the side eyes,
Damn, the
and I was just like, all right, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, actually. So,
The hustle is real.
yeah. It was,
Put a fake mustache on.
I know, dude. Freaking, it was, yeah. Like, so, yeah. So for me, the idea of paying for less school lunches was very foreign to me. So I never really believed that was a real thing until I saw other people being like, no, yeah, lunch was like this or whatever. And be like, you don't just get a plate.
Yeah,
You
when
just go up there and just take whatever.
When kids are in debt because they can't pay their school lunch.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
In America.
There-
Damn.
I think
Oh,
in my
man.
school there was 3 lunch periods. You had
It is Mrs. Obama's fault, isn't it?
you had the
Yeah.
I think the first one was the first one was for just upperclassmen. It was a mix of like sophomores, juniors, and seniors. This middle one was for freshmen only, and the last one was also a mix of all the upperclassmen. So it just depended what your schedule was that it adjusted for you. But they tried to keep all the freshmen in one lunch. Who knows why? I mean, they already had them wearing blue shirts only, and all the upperclassmen were like, "We're red or white, doesn't matter." But I mean,
we're the red, white, and blue, baby.
our school colors were red and white, so it made sense. But the red and blue out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then you're just kind of white, so that kind of adds to it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I am kind of white. I would wear mainly red. I wouldn't wear too much white just because I don't like wearing white too much.
No,
He's
we-
white and blue. You should have given him the red mic.
But green's my favorite color.
Nice.
Wake up, we reminded
Green is my favorite color. Thank you.
Also, really quick before we go too far off, remember that time we had that intimate conversation together?
What? Who are you talking
He
to?
was very nice, wasn't he?
When did you have this
And
conversation?
so now we're back, just
What
enjoying each other.
What conversation are you talking
You
about?
know, when they had the technical difficulties, and it was just me and you. Now this time, I'm sorry to say that we can't really have this for too long, because we have Jesus over here. He's starting to get a little jealous. He gets heated, and he is unable to contain
Poor
his
audio listeners.
energy. But I want you to know
I like hamburgers and cheese.
that.
Have you ever seen that meme?
No.
That's a pretty good meme. It's just some white dude going to a black dude just like for an interview or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you think the economy is going out right now? And the black guy just go, I think cheese goes well on hamburgers or something like that.
What?
And then the white guy's like, thank you very much for your time.
I feel like that'd be Omar if he just interviewed random people.
Wow.
I think cheese goes well on cheeseburgers.
Doing those those kind of shows where a guy just goes around with a mic going in downtown just interviewing drunk people.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's
They say the dumbest of things.
There's like I think children that are starving shouldn't be starving. That's bad. Stop it.
That one pageant girl that says like we should solve world hunger.
I think that is a hot take and nobody talks about it.
Dude, there's this one interview that dude had like in DT where this guy was drunk as hell. He says the N-word, and then two black guys appear out of nowhere, and it was so funny.
DT, what is DT?
Downtown.
Oh, downtown. Damn.
Yeah, where all the clubs and all that
These
are.
city kids are kind of fancy, aren't you? All I got is my hair barrel in the back, and I just don't know what to do with it anymore. It's kind of sad.
Well, I mean, it's more like quotations on city because there's no real city here. Like,
Yeah.
there's no real
What are you
city
talking
life.
about? It's like the biggest city in all America. We live in Chicago.
Okay.
Hi, Chicago fans.
Hello, everybody. Yes, we do live in Chicago.
Chicago.
Fun fact: we're not from the valley.
Yeah,
from
we're
the-
not.
Chicago.
He's from California. Look at his
City,
shirt.
that's exciting. It's a city.
It says
that's
California
I-
on the sleeve.
Honestly, I feel nobody in California uses Hollister.
Everybody in California uses Hollister.
I'm pretty sure no one
It's
in
a
California
national
uses Hollister.
treasure.
Michigan. I think I'm really pretty. The city for me.
Son of a-
Chicago. Chicago. It's a musical
I'm
called
sure
Chicago.
nobody in California uses
How
Hollister.
do you know? Prove it.
One day
Show
I'll
the
go
stats
to
right
California and I'm just gonna
Well,
walk
here's
around
your
with a
first
microphone.
mistake.
What?
You went to California.
I've never been.
That is a cardinal sin.
I haven't
That's the
gone
thing.
yet.
That is a
California.
You should not be going from Texas to California. Californians are coming over here to Texas. It's not the
Yeah.
other way around, so I know you're lying.
Seems like somebody wants to stop it. We're gonna continue.
I've been.
Don't go to California.
I've been to Pennsylvania,
Yeah, that's
New
a good
York,
place. Yeah, that's a good
Virginia,
Yeah, go to the
pretty good
quickest
New
place.
Jersey.
They call it Mr. Worldwide.
I've been to DC, Maryland.
You know what? I'm not rich, so I
And
can't
I've-
go to all those areas.
I've
I've
been to
never been
Ohio.
outside of Texas,
Well, you're
goddamn.
just-
Well, that's your
Stupid.
fault.
Shut up. I've been
Maybe
too
get
poor to
some
go.
money, poor boy.
Have you gone to Mexico?
What?
It's like I remember one time waking up in a bathtub with a bunch of ice cubes and my kidneys.
That's kind of a
missing.
question where you kind of have an instant answer, and if not, you probably didn't.
Yeah, if you can't answer right away. That means your kidneys are gone.
Oh.
And you didn't go.
Jesus.
I guess that's a no.
Or
You never
number
been
four.
outside of Texas? Go somewhere, dude.
Yeah, go somewhere.
With what money?
With the car.
It takes literally no money to just cross the border and come
Yeah.
back.
That is true.
Yeah, you don't
Just
really
have
need
your
that much.
identification
If
Yeah.
on
you
you.
have $50, you can make it across the state.
Yeah.
Just cross the border, get shot, let's come back.
Well, we didn't just say Mexico. We also
He said border.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a border in
borders-
Canada.
There's border states.
Yeah, but when you think of border, you think of like the closest border, let's just Mexico.
Well, now that we've clarified,
We call that the border.
Now that we've clarified.
you want to go to Louisiana?
I
Wanna
think
go to-
you're just a closeted racist. And what do you think about that?
You're damn right.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Well, so if you had the chance to go somewhere, where would you want to go?
Yeah, where do you want to go? And it better not be Japan.
I was not gonna say Japan.
What about New Mexico?
Yeah.
What about Oklahoma?
It's like Mexico, but new.
What about
Oklahoma.
Colorado? Ooh.
Where do you want to go after the?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
So let's start with small. We're in the U.S. Would you like to go?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah,
about
that's
in
what
the
we've been
U.S.
saying, dumb.
Because I normally don't think about in the U.S. I think international.
So where do you want to go internationally in the U.S.?
Yeah,
Yeah. Where do you want to go in Delaware? No, I'm just joking. Just narrow it down.
That's
would-
right.
I wouldn't mind checking out Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. There's a really nice.
Yeah, I
What's
do like
really nice?
pencils.
what's so special about Pennsylvania?
They got pencils.
What about Vegas?
They got Amish people.
I don't know. If they got, I don't know if
Do
they
they?
got Metrovanias
Yeah.
down there.
You didn't know the Amish are still around, man? Jeez.
I know they're still
These
around.
guys-
I don't know
these
where
guys
they're
sucks,
at.
am I right?
They're somewhere up north in the mid.
Mid.
Yeah,
Isn't it just mid?
Somewhere in the mid.
Mid.
Yeah.
Well, what's the center of the U.S.?
It's the mid.
What's the s-
Colorado.
Is it?
It's
Is
not
that the smack middle?
That's
It's
not
near the middle.
Wyoming, I'd imagine.
No, Wyoming is like the top left, isn't it?
I don't know. Why do we even go there?
Let's look up. I was named after a city in
I
Wyoming.
want to guess
What's your name?
that it's
I don't know.
Colorado.
Oh, Oklahoma's above us. What is above Oklahoma? Arkansas?
Ar-
No.
No.
Nebraska.
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 You're not gonna guess it.
Nebraska.
They
What?
got a
You're not
bunch
gonna
of
guess it.
Look,
What is it?
Nebraska.
What is it? What is it?
Nebraska's like right above the United States.
Kansas
above,
is the
above
center
the
of
United
America.
States.
Look,
Right above the word United States
Above
on the map.
United States word.
above the title.
What about the one that's covering the whole name so you can't see it at all?
Give me. I want to look at it. It's my own.
Wait, so
It's Kansas.
Kansas.
So Kansas is the
Kansas.
We're
center.
not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Well, I mean, there's Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas.
So that you would call
That's
that the
center
center?
of America.
Okay.
That's the center of America. That's the heart of America, where the corn is at. Where the corn is at.
Is that where the
And
what?
the KKK. What?
The KK corn.
We sell oranges down here.
Yeah,
Well, at least we used to before the cold killed them all.
Yeah, well, this place is good for citrus for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
It's humid.
It's not humid. This place is not humid. This place
Then there's
is hell.
Idaho with their potatoes.
This place is just hell.
Well, why do you live down here?
Well, then I'll remind you next time you say it feels humid outside that no, it's not humid. It's hell.
It's kind of.
It's
It's
kinda-
kind of
ooh.
humid. It's not humid.
It's
It's just kind of humid. Anyways.
Well, where would you much rather be in the U.S., huh?
Oh, fucking Boston or something like that. That place is nice.
Yeah.
It's green and it snows sometimes.
And you can throw
Mm.
tea over a ship.
I could just throw some tea over the harbor of the ship and then just say, I said, that I threw the harbor ship over the
Shut up, Hilario.
Audio, shut up before I break your kneecaps.
Freddy, in
What?
the U.S., where?
Tables taking so much
Probably
space.
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle.
Ooh.
Seattle's pretty nice too.
Yeah.
It's like
Let's
it's
go
like
check out Kurt
it's like
Cobain's home residence.
it's like depressing
Yes.
as hell over there.
Yes.
All right, guys, stay tuned next year. We're gonna be broadcasting from each of those states now.
Yeah,
He's gonna be in Seattle. He's gonna be in Boston.
We're gonna do.
He's gonna be in California.
We're gonna do a Zoom
podcast
call.
tour.
We're gonna do a Zoom call. We're each
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
just a Zoom
separate.
call. We're gonna be sitting in
all different
separate
spots. Go to Massachusetts.
Tune in for that live stream.
Jesus.
I've said before that I've already gone up to the East Coast. I've been to Ohio. Well, we've been to Ohio.
Ohio.
Ohio,
Well, they lied to us. We were in Kentucky.
yeah, you didn't cross that river.
Yeah, we didn't
You
cross the
just-
river.
No, we were.
We were
St.
in Kentucky.
Louis.
You
No,
didn't-
wait.
You were going to Cincinnati, but that's not where
Cincinnati.
you ended up.
We were across Cincinnati because
Mhm.
this actual
Yeah.
stadium, or I guess if convention center, was in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So-
never went to Cincinnati for the thing.
I crossed the bridge.
Yeah, we crossed the bridge, but
Yeah,
we,
but I didn't because I didn't go.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've been to Cincinnati, just in the outskirts of Cincinnati.
so
Did
you see Harambe and the statue? Did you find the kid and just go?
Damn it, kid.
If that kid is watching this for whatever reason, we're getting you. What you did to Harambe wasn't right.
I would
Should've
like
shot
to
the kid.
go to Oregon. It's
Oregon?
very.
He wants to
I've
go on
seen
the
that it's
trail.
very pretty
He wants
over
to-
there. I want to go probably visit Portland,
die
their
from
their
dysentery.
capital, and probably walk around the nature scenes. It looks really nice. Maybe along the beach.
Beach.
Not in California, but Oregon.
Omar has died of dysentery.
Yes. Any more songs? You got any song for Oregon, huh?
Aren't you
No.
glad I didn't say orange?
I don't know a song with Oregon.
I'm just glad nobody mentioned Alabama.
Alabama. Damn, that's like a good place to go because you can meet your cousins.
You made it more complicated than it needed to be.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. So gay you are.
Her, so gay you are.
Any good lesson you could teach the kids for today, Jesus?
If your father beats you, let it. Let's just let it
Let it
happen.
happen.
That's not a lesson.
And if
That's
you
not a good
fight
lesson.
it, then that just means that your father is weak and you should beat him back.
Jesus, that's not a good lesson.
Everyone deserves to be beat in Jesus' eyes.
And we live in Sparta.
Age equality and gender equality.
I thrive for gender equality. Who wants their kneecaps to be?
Oh, ladies.
Freddy,
We're
please tell me you have a
keeping that.
better life lesson for the kiddos out there.
All right, listen. Whenever you're looking for a watermelon,
Just don't play Genshin.
If you want to get one that's juicy,
So don't be
you
like
gotta
Legacy
get one
Season.
that's got the stem on it. The stem means it's got more juice. I don't remember. I don't remember that's true.
It's not true.
No, wait, isn't there something with like the stripes on it or whatever?
Yeah,
it's like 2
stripes.
inches.
Yeah, something about that. And
Yeah.
it's also like just how consistent it is.
Yeah, I know there's something about the stem, but I don't remember. what
Don't
that
people
one
like
was.
smack it or something to
Yeah,
hear
I smack
how
it.
hear it inside?
Those are just
All right.
idiots that don't know how to look at lines.
Bend over dead.
Cody, please tell me you have a proper life lesson.
You need that one other facts.
What?
You need them watermelon facts.
Cody?
If a stranger walks up to you, make sure you say, "I don't know you," and then kick him in the balls.
That's my purse!
That's my purse.
Remember, kids, always max out credit cards. Always max out your
Hold
parents'
on a
credit
sec- hold on a
cards.
second.
Make them suffer.
No.
Financial advice is not accepted here.
Always make them suffer.
We do not condone getting yourselves into financial debt.
Do not get in financial debt. They need you.
Be responsible.
Okay.
You have any life lessons?
What is your
Huh?
life
Very
lesson?
good one.
What's your life lesson?
If you want to get better in life, you should go subscribe to us. And you should...
You should not subscribe to us if you want to get better in life.
That's pretty bad
Subscribe
advice.
to us if you want to be cringe.
I'll tell you what, that was kind of a stretch.
Yeah, that is bad advice.
Thanks
You
to our
never-
sponsor, Skillshare. You can learn life lessons for skills.
Just cut that out,
through
cut that
properly,
out.
through properly trained people.
Experts in your fields are creating videos and programs for you to go and log in.
For illegal.
Since we're not sponsored by that,
You're not sponsored by us. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. Are you entering?
I was letting you have it.
Oh, okay.
Dang, you had it and then you backed out.
You finally had energy to do it, and you scrambled it. Anyways, go for it.
Come on, baby boy.
No.
Come on.
No.
So there's no HR. Nobody can stop me.
What the fuck?
Go
Anyway,
ahead.
guys, thank you guys so much for
You
watching.
move the goddamn. Stop moving the camera! Stay outside for 5 minutes. Anyways, that camera's. No, it's down. Fine, it's fine. We'll end it with this camera. Come on, Cody. Ended your thingy.
Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching our video today. If you do like it, please subscribe. Please like the video. Also, check out our new channel, Dig. It's not new at all.
It's new because we haven't put anything on it.
It is new because there's nothing on it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out our other videos. Subscribe to Dig.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Give us a like. Give us a share. Show all your friends this cringe ass
And if there's
channel.
10 likes on this single video, I'll give this kiss.
No.
Comment a life lesson down below. Or if you like Genshin or hate Genshin.
Hey, and if you want to just like pull up for like an online thing, hit me
Yeah.
up. Maybe not now, but you know.
Be on the
When
lookout
I'm
for
back
upcoming
on.
live podcasts.
That camera only has one.
I know.
Yeah.
Check us out on Spotify.
Yeah, check them out. This is baby boys right here.
And we'll see you next time in the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Just
Oh,
send
that's
that
not
clip-
it.
Send that clip to his girlfriend. Make her jealous. Let's get the hell out of here.
Bye.
Thank